Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am Wendy Joe, and this is the Crazy Life podcast. And I am so excited to be talking to you guys today. We're going to dig into social media today. And there's a lot of training out there on social media. Some people are really good at it, and some people really stink at it. And so I wanted to kind of give you guys some ins and outs of what to do and what not to do to grow your social media following and to build your business through it. It's a lot of times known as attraction marketing. There are actually two aspects to it: attraction marketing and action marketing. And we're going to just dive into that today. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is just about business in general. And that is, people are always like, well, what is your secret? You've been in the top 2% of your last two companies and you're on your way there with this current company. So what's the secret? Like, how do you do it? And the secret is there is no secret. That's just the bottom line. Everybody always wants a shortcut. Everybody always wants to know, well, how did they do it? How did she do it? How is she so successful? That kind of stuff. And the bottom line is if somebody tells you that there is a secret, chances are they just want you to sign up for their email list or something like that. So don't hate me. Don't hate the messenger. But here's the deal. There is no secret, but I can definitely give you some pointers and some tips as to what works and what doesn't. So we're going to start with the don'ts. Okay. So the don'ts are pretty simple for me. Don't be afraid to friend request somebody that is somebody that you would genuinely like to get to know. Don't be afraid to do that. Friend request people. When you friend request someone, send them a quick message and just say, hey, I noticed that you're into fill in the blank. I would love to get to know you more. That's all you got to say. They're either going to accept your friend request or they're not. Okay. What you don't want to do is send them a friend request and then follow that up as soon as they accept your request with a, would you like to listen in on a Zoom about my business? Or I just started with this great company and I think you would be great at it, because that is the quickest way to get a friend and lose a friend. So don't do that. It's cold messaging. It's spammy. It's icky. Don't do it. We've talked about that before. So those are a couple of don'ts. So don't be afraid to friend request people. Don't cold message and spam people. What's another don't we can talk about? Let's see. Don't limit yourself. Now, that's kind of a broad statement, but don't limit yourself on one social media platform because there are a ton of them out there. But also don't overextend yourself and try to get into too much at once because you're going to get burnt out. Okay. So yes, should you be everywhere? Absolutely. Do you have to be everywhere tomorrow? No. Baby steps. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I know that's kind of a gross thing, actually. It's not a very nice thing because who would want to eat a sweet elephant? But anyway, you guys know what I'm saying. So yeah, don't limit yourself to just one platform, but also don't overextend yourself with something you can't keep up with, because it is very overwhelming and it can take up a lot of your time. And, right along with that is don't go down the scroll hole on social media, because that is not an income producing activity. Because the bottom line is with social media, you want everything to circle back to income producing activity. What are income producing activities? Income producing activities is making connections, following up with people, building your list, and asking people to listen to an opportunity. Those are your income producing activities. Everything else is just funneling people to that point. And the great thing about it is, and the thing I love about the industry and working on social media is, you are going to make so many amazing friends. Even if they don't join you in business, you're going to make connections with people that you're going to learn from, that they're going to become lifelong friends, even if they never join you in business. And maybe I'm crazy, but I love that. The only problem with that with Facebook is you have 5,000 friend limit. And so once you hit 5,000, then you have to start deleting people if you want new people to be able to join you, or you can convert that over to a Facebook page. So anyway, kind of on some rabbit trails. So those are some of the don'ts, but here's some of the do's. Do be consistent. I'm sure you've heard this before, but I'm going to tell you again, be consistent, be on there every day. It may not feel like anybody's looking. It may not feel like anybody's watching, but people are looking, people are watching, people are listening. They're scrolling through. Where's Wendy? Where'd she go? Where's Wendy Joe? Where I haven't heard from her in an entire week. What happened with their laundry room makeover? What is happening over there? So, you have to be consistent on social media for it to be effective. Now, this is attraction marketing. So with attraction marketing, you are going to be talking about the 5 things. Now, in my last video, or last podcast that we posted, I talked about, the things that you're passionate about, right? Things that people know you for. You want to continue to post about those things because that's why people like you. That is why they follow you. They want to see your cute kids. They want to see your bathroom makeover because your house flooded. That'd be me. They want to see what's going on with your dog or your cat or, whatever. They want to see those things. So, the minute you sign up for a network marketing company is not the minute you stop posting about all that stuff and start posting spammy stuff. You don't want to start, buy this, do this. Ooh, my skin feels so good. You don't want to do that. Like, you got to sprinkle it. It's got to be, sprinkled in there. You can't just barf on everybody about your new business because that's going to scare people away. They're not going to want to talk to you because they're afraid that you're going to, grab them and pull them by the neck and say, come listen to this. That's not how it works. So attraction marketing is continuing. So you signed up, right? So let's say you signed up today for your network marketing company, for your business, whatever. Maybe you're starting your own business on Etsy, whatever it is. You started today. So what are you going to post? Okay. You're going to post, I am excited. I just partnered with fill in the blank. I am excited because my friend called me and I'm doing something I never thought I would do. And I cannot wait to share my journey with you. Boom. There you go. Okay. But then you're going to go back and you're going to start continuing to post about your remodel, your cat, your dog, your kids, whatever, your hair, whatever, you're going to continue to post about the things that you normally post about. And, usually it's about 5 things that people are known for. You don't want to be all over the neighborhood. You want to kind of have a narrow grasp on what people know you for or what people come to your page to look for, right? So you want to be able to post, 4 times about those things, 2 times about the products that you have to offer, and once about your actual business. This is network marketing side of things. And this is actually something I learned from another podcaster, Jessie Lee. It's a kind of a twist on what I was already doing, but I liked it because it equals 7. 4, 2, 1 is 7. And I like that because if you only post once a day, then you want to make sure that over the 7 days, you post 4 times about what you're passionate about, twice about your products. So, maybe twice during the week, at some point, I'm going to say something about the sleep spray that I love and I am passionate about, or maybe about the collagen that I take that makes me, continue to age in reverse because I don't want to look like a, 47-year-old haggard mom. I want to look like a young mom. I want to feel like a young mom. I don't want to have aches and, joint pains, and I want my hair to grow and be nice. And so I take my collagen. So twice I'm going to post throughout the week about that. And then once I'm going to actually invite people to listen. Now, do I invite people privately? Yes. But once a week, or if I'm posting 7 times a day, then once a day, it has to be, again, in moderation. I have gnats flying around my coffee right now. So that coffee's no good now because there's a little dead gnat flying in there, floating in there. Anyway, back on track. It's late, so my mind is not focused. So the 4, 2, 1, you're going to spread that out. So if you post 7 times a day, which is totally fine between stories and your news feed or whatever, you want to, make sure it's the 4, 2, 1. If you post once a day, then throughout the week, you're going to spread it out that way. So 4 times about the things you're passionate about, twice about products, and once about, hey, why don't you take a look and join me in business? Or I'm so thankful for the financial and time freedom that this business has brought me, right? So that's kind of your system. You want to sprinkle. I cannot encourage you enough to niche down. People are too general on their social media, and they're trying to reach everybody. And when you try to reach everybody, chances are you're going to reach nobody. Figure out who your avatar is. Who is your target market? Who do you want to talk to? There's a girl on our team that is passionate about her dogs, and she's passionate about her dog's health. And so she has focused her entire business around one of our products, which is our CBD oil. It's a liposomal, THC-free, third-party tested. It's an incredible, it's patented, all that stuff. She's focused her entire business around that one product and her dog. So people who have animals, who either deal with anxiety or, pain because they're getting older, and how it can work to help her, their animals. Now, do I have a dog? Yes. Do we use CBD for our dog? Yes. But I'm not like, that's not my entire life. I'm focused more on moms with kids. That's my focus. And specifically, I niche it down even more, midlife moms. So those moms who they're not needed at home as much anymore with their kids. They're, the kids are more independent, or they're off to college now. Those are my focus. Those are my people, because I was there, right? So that's my niche. So you got to find a niche that you're marketing to. I was talking to one of our other team members last night, about their daughter. She has an autoimmune disorder, and they were talking about, these different products that they were able to use that her doctors even have seen a 60% improvement. Like their doctors gave them this number, a 60% improvement in their daughter's health just from being on these nutrition products, because they absorb. All right. So that is their focus, right? That's their niche. That's their gold mine, because they can help other moms, other dads who have kids that are dealing with the same autoimmune disorder, or maybe it's an adult, but they can focus in on that. And so you need to find your niche. Don't be afraid of niching down, because guess what? I have men on my team. I have men in my business. So just because I niched down on midlife moms does not mean I don't have men that are part of our team and part of our business. They will still find you. People appreciate the fact that you're so focused in a certain direction with what you do. And they still find value and want to join your team anyway. So, find your niche. So be consistent, sprinkle. Don't vomit, sprinkle. And then, be consistent, sprinkle, and find your niche, right? Okay. And then you have to, this moves into action. So this is a lot of attraction marketing, right? You have to go live. You have to do stories, because some people watch stories. Some people watch lives. Some people only look at news feeds. Like, you want to be able to reach all the people. Yes, it's scary. It's scary to get out there and do a live. Do I always nail it? No. My lives, I stopped doing them for a while. And so now I am just building back up on my lives. And it's annoying because, sometimes there's only 2 or 3 people watching in the mornings. And I need to be more consistent with the times that I post my lives, because then people know when to look for me, which is something I would encourage you to do. And I've not been great about that, honestly, since I got back into it. So I've got to be more consistent with that myself. Even I'm preaching to me today, but so, you've got to go live, you've got to do stories, you got to post on your feeds, those types of things. But the other thing I want to encourage you now is in the action marketing is, when you are friend requesting and you're sending out that message of, hey, if it's somebody you don't know at all, but you might have some mutual connections, you can say, hey, I noticed we're friends with so-and-so and so-and-so. I would love to connect. And they're either going to accept your friend request or they're not. Fraser Brooks says, you, in a normal world, you meet some. One of you has to be talking first, like somebody has to speak first. And so, might as well be you, because you could just be in the standoff forever if one of you doesn't speak first, right? So one of you has to speak first. So send that message with your friend request and, break the ice. And if they don't accept your friend request, that's fine. Move on. Just delete it and move on. It's not a big deal, right? If it's somebody that you're reaching out to that you're already friends with on Facebook, go through your Facebook list and look. And I guarantee you're going to see people in there that you're like, I don't know who that is, especially if you're in network marketing. Like, I'm just telling you, you're going to be going through there and you're like, I do not know who that person is. How in the world am I friends with them? So send a message. Just say, hey, how are you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while. Or if you don't know who it is at all, like no clue, you can say, hey, I'm not sure how we got connected, but I would love to get to know you better. I live in so-and-so. Where are you at now? Or there's all different kinds of ways to connect, right? But you send the message. What is going to happen? Like, you don't know them anyway. You don't know who they are. So they're either going to start a conversation with you or you're done. Like, that's it. So you got to do some of that scary thing. That's action marketing, right? So you want to do a little bit of both, because attraction marketing is slow. I'll just be honest with you. Unless you come into this with a following of 10,000 plus on Instagram and you're considered, an influencer or whatever, which, by the way, most influencers make pennies compared to what you can make in the network marketing industry. So I always encourage influencers. I'm like, get in a network marketing business and promote your own products, because you're going to make so much more doing it this way. You've already got the following, and promote your own products. But that's for another day. But anyway, so be consistent, send those simple messages, connect with people, do the friend requests. And it can be as simple as a, hey, how are you? If it's somebody literally, hey, how are you? We haven't talked in forever. What's going on? Make those connections, because as you connect with people on social media, then they're going to start to look at your page. They're going to start to see what's going on in your life. And you just never know when someone needs what you have. You never know. And when you connect with people that way, sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, but sometimes people are truly looking for a solution, whether it's in their health, maybe it's for their hair, maybe it's financially. You just never know. And you could be that person that has what they need. And so there's nothing wrong. There's nothing icky about connecting with people, because I have developed, I'm just telling you personally, so many friends through this industry that have no desire to join me in business, but I've reconnected with them because I've purposely done those reach outs. I do at least 5 a day. I reach out to 5 people that I haven't connected with in a long time, that I would like to reconnect with, that I could see myself doing business with for sure, because they're people that I like, or maybe they're people that I don't know, but it looks like somebody that I would like to get to know. Right. So I connect with 5 people a day. I follow up with 5 people a day. That means people I've already reached out to once. Maybe we've already started a conversation, or maybe I've now started engaging on their news feed on Facebook or on their Instagram stories or whatever. I start engaging with them more and interacting with them, because the more I interact with them, the more they're going to see my things too. And, again, dripping. And then 10, I try to share our business plan with 10 people a week. And I know this isn't social media, but I'm trying to show you how using social media, you funnel in to where you are able to share the opportunity with people. But that's how you use social media to get there. It's not cold messaging 10 people and saying, will you listen? That's not how it works. Or here's a link, try my products. That's not how it works. Social media is about building a relationship with people. People, I'm going to just, hammer at it again. People purchase products, people join people in business that they know, that they like, and that they trust. And if you get on social media and become all spammy about, I have this and I have this and I have this, and then you stop talking completely about what people know you for, they're going to be like, eh. Number one, they're not going to want to join you because they don't want to do that on their news feed, right? And number two, they're not really going to pay attention to you anymore. They're going to stop commenting and liking on your pictures because they're afraid that you're going to give them a sales pitch, and you're not posting the things that they started watching you for in the first place. So keep it real. It's real life. If you met a bunch of moms at the lacrosse field, you're not going to lay into them with a full sales pitch on everything you have to offer. You're going to chat. You're going to get to know more about them and what they're passionate about, and who their kid is, and those types of. You're going to build a relationship. That's the attraction marketing that comes with social media. So drip on people, and then the action is, the friend request, the reaching out and starting those conversations. That's action. Attraction is just you out there talk. Action is actually then going into that inbox and messaging people and getting to know people. So I hope this helps you guys. I feel like I was kind of all over the place today, but social media is a huge part of building your business these days, and you need to learn how to use it and use it properly. Unless you want to do old school parties at your house, every night of the week, which if you do, that's awesome. But that does not work for me. It's why I moved into network marketing, as opposed to the party plan, which I did, years ago, because I discovered quickly that I was doing this to spend more time with my kids, but I was actually away from my kids more than I was with my kids because I was always doing parties. And with this, it's like I'm on social media, I do my lives, I post my things, and then I'm done. Every day I have a plan. So it works if you do it right. If you have questions, just drop them down below in the comments, message me. Easiest way to get a hold of me is probably through Messenger on Instagram or Facebook. But you can also contact me through my website, wendyjodavis.com. Thanks for listening. You guys have a great day.